friends and family. Good morning. I never know how much my voice is missing until I try to talk over this traffic. My God. How are you? My God. Let's try to talk from a deeper place, shall we? So, today is the Free to Be Me drum circle at Posse Grounds Pavilion with Sabina Sandoval. Someone who has offered to help me with my van. We shall see. We shall see. Speaking of such matters, good old Jody Page decided to text me yesterday. I know. She got to keep whatever she wanted out of all my belongings and groceries and whatever, and is still harassing me, bullying me, whatever. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I let her know that she should have her husband reach out to me about work that I did on his property, and she said, "I hope I never see you again." And I said, well, you will, most definitely. Hopefully not in court, but we'll see. She says my video is coming soon. I cannot wait to watch a video listening to her try to defend herself. Because even yesterday, I administered no insults. I only stated facts, and she had no claims. She had no arguments for my facts. She only had insults based in delusion. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. There is some hope for my van. I have a guaranteed, locked-in AAA appointment on Sunday, if no one else. But what I need right now, actually, is someone in the area who I can park the van on their property until I fix it or sell it. But let me find my cards. Let's tap in. Let's get spiritual. And by spiritual, I mean creative. And by creative, I mean, of course, psychic. Psychic being a byproduct of electromagnetic integrity. How do we increase our electromagnetic integrity? By being present. By being here. Now. Wow. You feel the layers? You feel the layers? As more of you comes in here. Psychosomagic. Magic for me. Ritual, ceremony, rites of passage. For me are all movements of art in which I induce or deepen or make space for the connection to myself. Deepening in my connection to myself. Literally just holding your hands out and being like, hey, broader part of me that I know exists but I can't always feel, may I make amends? May I invite you in? That's where Ho'oponopono comes from. That Hawaiian prayer of Ho'oponopono, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. That's always a poem to your inner child. To your innocence. Ooh, yeah. So try that out. Try that out. I haven't heard that one in a while, honestly. I got some lavender, sage, blue lotus mist. You can feel it. You can. To bless this space before we do our little investigation into self. So if you want to volunteer for the drum circle, be there at 10 a.m. If you just want to drum and lay on it, or just get acquainted with Pocket, then be there at noon. It's free. Hosted by the city of Sedona. Hi, Eric. Every day I have to find my cards. So now the cards are just a structured language of code. So as you deepen upon your connection to yourself, then you want to experience the connection to not just you, but all that is, one of the best ways to establish this connection, this communion, is through establishing a code of symbols. Because symbology really gets into our consciousness. The way that we're going to get the robots to think and feel is by abstractifying information. The logos in our lives, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, McDonald's, whatever, or just basic things like a cross or a plus sign. What this does, especially when we go to sleep and dream, all the information that our conscious brains cannot possibly whatever, but that information that still exists electromagnetically in the field of experience, it is abstractified into these broader symbols. Abstractification is the condensation of information without taking up more space. Is that enough sensical words to help you feel connected to yourself? Probably not. But it is available. Okay. We got the cards. Now we need the hape. Because I want to cleanse, you know. I want to get grounded. I want to feel my body, myself, my heart. And as I'm remembering more of what it is that we share in interactions like this, it's the real revelation that it's that presence of being that is past vibrationally, however, subconsciously. Yes, I got some hape yesterday. I want to thank everyone who has offered support to me financially. Morning. Still waiting for 9.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, well. Thank you.
Good to see you. Cool. Well, the hape is lost. That's fun. Oh, my God. We're all just doing what we can. But I have some English snuff here, so... It's not as prayerful in its design, but it's tobacco. Oh my God, Bella's here! Not just my darling Isabel, but the Synergy darling. I'm on my live stream. Just so you know. You can only see me, but... Yeah, it's a good crowd. Alright. I'm just, increasing electromagnetivity in my body by increasing my own presence of being. And thus is something that can be shared through the light in our eyes.
Totally.
And that is the art that I live here on Earth.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my God.
I like your vest today.
Thank you. Well, because those who volunteer for the drum circle for Sabina are called the Tribe of Angels. Whoops. So here's a blessing to the Tribe of Angels. Drum circle today, it's such powerful medicine. If you're in Sedona, there's no reason why you shouldn't come. Woo! How, how? Hey, if anyone's taking a trip to the Amazon, I'm down. I'll write us a grant, whatever we got to do. Also, fly over to Instagram to check out my new comedy reel. I'm going to throw up a comedy reel, a live performance reel the next 3 days. to turn up my algorithm. I can't believe I missed improv last night. We had Esther visiting, Ashley from up the hill. I missed it. Crazy. My passion. Okay, so if you have a question or intention, you may speak it or keep it to yourself. The cards will say what they want to say, but they have a pretty good way of wrapping it all together. These are the standard deck of playing cards, a spineless book without words that nearly everyone has in their home.
Just kidding.
I do what I call diamond divination spread for these easy readings, and as always, these readings are free and unconditional, and available to you whenever you may want to reach out to me for a question. I do have other types of readings that I do charge money for, simply because your investment increases my investment into the energetic space that we create together. That's just it. It has nothing to do with anything else. Alright? So, collective energy for today. To serve the highest, the most integral living out of all that is. Here we are. Number 1. 4 clubs. So like yesterday, this card is complementary energies coming together to form a hearth fire. It's time to go into community. You can be a part of something substantial. The more different you are from the people that you're around, the more power you will have. 7 of spades. In the direct past, we have the thief card. Tit for tat. Quid pro quo. Conditionality. It's not going to work here. You're moving out of that into a hearth fire where, as the 7 stands, mastery, selfishness. If we're not standing on our own, we cannot stand together. But when we stand together, a whole is greater than the sum of its parts. It's time to choose you to have that power in the community that you serve. This true power empowers others. The 10 of diamonds is your ultimate wish fulfillment. This card says play the fucking lottery. This is having something to pass down for generations. Okay, so 7, 4, 10. 21, 3, very creative energy. It's going to ask you to work with other people. If you can unite on your passions with energies different from who you are, you will have substantial results. We have the Joker card. This is the reminder that if you've been in this thievery dynamic, something was taken from you, you gave too much away, you weren't protecting yourself, you were protecting an asset, whatever. It was your inner child. It was Coyote energy. No one's more surprised by Coyote's tricks than Coyote himself. That's you, your subconscious, setting you up for disaster so that you may be reborn as who you're meant to be. 8 of diamonds. This is your craft. So, this will form as you team up with other people, bringing you into your long-term success. And then, right in alignment with that hearth fire, we have the 3 of cups of hearts, which is worship, work, play. Work relationships are your play relationships. When we make work our play, then we're following our heart, and the results of this worship together, this total surrender to what we love together, is exponential. The results, we have 2 cards on the ground. Oh. Good morning, Moon. Alright, so to balance that Joker energy, we have another 7, 7, 7. 7 of clubs. This is, you may not feel supported being you, but you got to be you no matter what, because no one else can be you. That's why, no one's going to be like, hey, do this, because that's such a you thing. You have to be the one that does that. And that's going to bring you out of that weird quid pro quo so that you can act unconditionally as who you are, needing nothing in return from those whom you serve, and build that hearth fire together. And then reflecting upon that 8 of diamonds, your craft, and moving out of that hearth fire into your long-term success is another 10. So we got 7, 7, 10, 10. This 10 of spades is ruin. Ruin. If we want anything, we have to be willing to let it go. Point blank. Because the universe abhors a vacuum. If there's not a space for what you want to flow into, then ain't nothing gonna flow in there. You create a vacuum for that thing. You know, think of it as like, kind of like how the light that is reflected around you is reflected off of everything that you see. So everything that you see is actually absorbing. It is the same as the opposite of what you're seeing. That makes sense? So our ability to find nothingness, our ability to grieve and let go and fall into the void is our power. And that 10 is a whole new year. Especially with 7, 7, 10, 10. Now in alignment with our worship, our play, our 3 of cups, the celebration, and that hearth fire, that 4 of clubs, is the 2 of spades. It is integral that you communicate at all points, because our words are always seeking to pinpoint something that can never be done. They were always getting closer. Kind of like sacramental smoke, taken as token among the awoken, serenity recycled. The dancing ashes of Wednesday once, or the regretful blaze of yesteryear's searing childish haunts. I want passion for every sunrise, a moth to the sun, unalone in morning. Come, passion, ignite me, satisfy, and then fight me. Be my raw and undoing, burn me alive. Which is to say, we're always burning away. The smoke of our most sacred experiences is the getting closer, the getting hotter to what is actually that spark, but it's never there. It's always approaching. So as we communicate in this dualistic energy center that is our throat, very blocked in me right now, wants and needs are both distortions from alignment, and yet we find integrity in this 3D linear experience. The closer we get, the more clarity, the more clear, the more efficient we become in spelling it out. So this is integrity. Even if it goes against the peace, you gotta be you, no matter what. And the only ability to do that comes from the ability to find nothing. That ability to find nothing is the greatest resource that you will ever have, and is thus then our craft as living beings here on earth, seeking a non-physical experience, which is but our deepening in our dimensional awareness as conscious beings. We will do this together in worship of that which cannot be explained or controlled. Worship of what cannot be controlled, but pours through all of us equally. The law of importance will decimate you. And what a beautiful thing. If I make anything more important than anything else, you can't win. Only via equanimity. Or revelation. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, okay, bye. Love you.